What is up with the LED screens? No building needs an LED screen, ever. Ever? $51. He's quite a chill little dude. Again, there's a real interest in this arched opening architectural language in a lot of these projects. Again, like no windows. What's happening here? Looks a little bit like a basket. Got a little bit of a Teletubby garden going on up here. Image 2. The new Architecture and Design Museum presents itself as a striking homage to traditional sculptural design. Fair enough. Very nice image. Interior image is cool. Yeah. Image 3. Yeah, I have to say, I don't know how realistic this is or how achievable this would be. I'm guessing this is timber. It's just so solid and it's just so solid. It's a bit unwelcoming in a way. I understand that we have this opening here, but nothing about this gives me the impression that I would be approaching a museum of architecture. It looks a bit like a stadium. It feels a bit more like a stadium. It's got that type of bowl shape to it. Image 4. But again, beautiful interior image. Oh, good shout out here to well done for the use of the lights in the ceilings. This is exactly what I was talking about in the earlier entries. Now, that doesn't mean that the earlier entries shouldn't be given credit where it's due for what the project is. It's just a comment generally. It's like, bring the image up another level and just let us understand that you understand that these things will need to be there. That's all. And this architect did that. This looks awesome, very nice. Space looks great. References are nice. Yeah, I think that's a very bold reference to put for your project. Have you ever heard of the Pantheon in Rome? Yeah, well, you should check out our building. I think you could achieve this quality of interior, and you could achieve this quality of interior, and you could still do a bit more work on this overall. I don't think you would lose any of the interior quality by actually pushing the exterior harder. And when I say pushing, I just mean sculpt it a little bit more. Sculpt is a word that is in your presentation. It's not one that I use very often, but you should shape this a little bit better. Break it up a little bit more. There's a bit more work to be done on this one. I think it's cool overall. It's just more, sometimes it does, like I say, it feels a little bit more like a stadium. But cool project. On to 52. Add loop. Whoa, that building looks super playful. What is it? That's their words, not my words. They've actually anticipated that I would be doing this video and they have provided a script for me. So let's just read the script, okay?
Whoa, that building looks super playful. What is it? It's the new AD Museum. It seems that the round shape of the museum invites us in around and up to the top. Yes, the building is designed like a loop of internal and external spaces. A loop of beautiful, calm, and playful spaces connecting the city and the museum. Nice, but what is AD? It's the Architecture and Design Museum.
This is my job. Let me say these things, okay? You don't need to provide a script for me, okay? You don't need to give me the script. It's okay. I'll write my own script. Anyone who's been watching these videos knows that I'm very capable of putting together word salad under pressure, okay? I can do that absolutely no problem. But I'm glad that you're excited about your project, and I like seeing enthusiasm right from the get-go, so fair play. Having said that, let's look at the project. Okay, so we have two swirling curvy boys that kind of intersect in the middle. I see a roof garden. Didn't mean to zoom in there. And we're going to go to image 2. Okay, so I do like the idea of the loop. I think that's really interesting. These diagrams are awesome. Again, nice to see another view from the rooftop. If this project were to be built, would Helsinki be better or worse for having this space? I would say it's probably better for having it because it looks like a really nice space. So that's why it's important that if you're going to have a roof garden in your project, show us what the roof garden will be like. Don't just put grass on the roof on the oblique view and just hope that we'll work it out. Show us what it will be like. That's all. There is a lot of good work here. Diagrams are very good. Not going to go into all of it. I think there's a cool concept. I think before I go on to image 3, I'm going to go back to image 1. My problem with it so far is I'm not generally super excited by what we're seeing in the oblique view. Diagrammatically though, very interesting. Image 3. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know how, I mean, obviously I understand how a spiral works and I understand how circles work, okay? So I'm not being completely facetious here when I say this, but it doesn't feel like the type of building that's been designed around that concept when you look at it from this point of view. When I look at it from here, I see two bending planes that are sort of detached and then somehow connected by this internal glass screen. And I think if you're going to have a big concept, it's important that that concept is sort of present in every single image that you have. Otherwise the concept might feel like it's not so strong. But that's just me. Image 4. Again, yeah, there's a spiral stair. There is not anything though that suggests that the space is based around the idea of a spiral in general. I don't know how this stair works. I don't know, this doesn't feel realistic. I mean, if this stair takes you from ground to first, does this one should take you from first to second, but it doesn't, it takes you from first to third, and then it takes you from third to outer space, maybe? I don't know. Image 5, more references. Cool overall, think the outside needs some work, think the diagrams are nice. It's fine, it's good project. Next one. Ooh, this is an interesting boy. This is very interesting. Considering the future adaptability, flexibility, and reuse, the museum design includes additional features and amenities beyond the required program. Okay, so that's interesting. There is a program, and these architects have provided things that have not been asked for in the program. Now, I have worked on competitions where this was a strategy and it won us the competition, but it's a bold strategy. What you're adding on top of the brief needs to be of such extreme value that the client or the jury cannot resist it. Otherwise, it may be taken the wrong way that you didn't play by the rules. So let's see. Working crane with its own museum, an observation deck and live feed of the city panorama. 2, park on the roof. 3, large hatch in the roof to bring artifacts into the galleries below with a large LED screen for indoor and outdoor use. Indoor? What is up with the LED screens? No building needs an LED screen. Ever. Ever. I spend 10 hours of my day looking at LED screens. When I go outside, I don't need to go into a building that is an LED screen. I don't understand that. Sorry, I'm ranting a bit here. I'm ranting a lot, actually. Anyway, LED screen. Experimental outdoor galleries. Do you like the idea of an outdoor gallery? 5, terraced grove under the main gallery designed for groups and individuals. 6, log grid envelope that defines the museum precinct, providing access to various museum functions, structure to exterior balconies and terraces, and supporting energy generation, weather screening, lighting. Okay. Let's see what's next. Image 2. Beautiful little images here. Too much text for now. Okay, so I think the concept here is that the project is a construction site. Cool idea. No. I think it's a no, and I know that sounds harsh. How do I say this? I actually love cranes. I think cranes are incredibly elegant. Just the way that they work, the way that they look, I think architecturally they're beautiful. Don't need the building to be a crane though. Like, why would you do that? I don't know, not super convinced. Awesome image, getting Cedric Price vibes here. Looks very, little bit of archigram going on. Like, I get it, like I understand that. This space is cool. don't like the project overall, but I will respect the big idea. Maybe I'll come back to this one. I'm not sure, not so sure yet. But cool idea, fair play for going for it. Understand the references, understand the drawing style. I get it. It's it's cool. Very 60s. Yeah, little UFO dude here. Yeah. On to the next one. 54. 54. Don't really know what to say here. Okay, I'm already seeing a little bit of the alto vase thing going on with the swoopy glass facade. Image 2. I like this. Nice page, beautiful sketches. Love seeing sketches. Keep sketching. Sketchings are great. Sketches are great. Image 3. Cool images. Not getting a lot from the project from it though, from these ones yet. Interior is awesome. Like this collage type style. Very cool. Image 5. Okay, I'm not getting an awful lot from these images alone. I bet there's a really nice project here. I might come back to it. I think the presentation's good. I think it's more about the way that the project is communicated. I don't really know enough about how it's going to work. Interior is awesome though. I like this idea of it being a big large hangar where there's a lot of stuff on display. References are nice. Gonna have to move on this one. Cool project. It might be great. I might have to check in on it again, okay? Sorry about that. Where are we? 55? Ooh. 2 big boats. No golf boat though. I do miss the golf boat. Let's see what we have here. Oblique aerial view, image 2. Diagrams. Formal genesis. Structural diagram, always good. Schematic of the lower levels of space. I love this diagram, I have to be honest. It's quite nice. It's so toxic that sometimes I'll open one of these projects and it's like, oh, now I'm going to look for a way to really not like it. And then I end up liking it. So it's important to be open-minded. Let's go on to the next image. Very nice image. Okay, this is one of the, it's like big idea, but they want us to take it seriously. It's not so much a provocation or a troll submission, so I'm going to try to do that. Interior image. The interior image is fine. It doesn't have me as excited as the exterior image. But how do the gallery spaces work? How do we access it? Yeah, okay, yeah, the reference. A little bit of Riola there. Yeah, finished pavilion. I think this is a really interesting project. I'm looking at this tall volume here, which looks quite cool. I wish I could better understand how the spaces all work together and the galleries work. I understand the diagrams here now. See, there's no real color coding for what looks to be the circulation core on the outside. I understand there seems to be some environmental diagrams. I think there's a good project here. I'm not getting a lot of the information that I necessarily want from it, although these diagrams are beautiful. From a presentation point of view, bang, 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 not so bad. I think there's some critical information missing from this one on first reading. I need some type of plan or some type of section or some type of isometric diagram that explains the flow of the space, not just the breakup of the spaces. Okay, so we've got event, resource, center, library, workshops, all good. It's good to know where they are. I still don't know how you get to them. And when the only interior image we have is in this ground floor space, I'm like, what's above? What's going on here? Cool project, nice images. It's missing some information for me. That's the only thing I really have to work against it at the minute. Nice to see a big idea though, so well done. On to the next one. 56. Wow, 56. There's a lot happening here. The museum will serve as a canvas for ideas reflecting the journey of design and human thought. I think already I can see here there's too much going on. Okay, diagrams. Wow, they're breaking the floor levels into worlds. That is ambitious. Spatial experience. World 1, the objective realm. World 2, the inner subjective realm. World 3, the realm of ideas. Again, not going to stand in the way of anyone who wants to go for a big out there idea. I mean, actualization, esteem, belonging, safety, physiology. Where is the front door? How do I get into the building? It's great having these big ideas, no problem at all. But that is not the first thing I need to know. I need to know, how do I get into this building? Show me a floor plan. I mean, even here, like, I still can't really see how the building works. Then tell me all about actualization and my inner subjective realm. Yeah, where's the front door? Is this the front door? Yeah. Yeah. I think there might be a really cool, interesting project here. I think the presentation is focusing on the wrong things. They should be explaining how the project really works at a fundamental level and not so much at an intellectual level. Shout out for having the big bird in the foreground again here. It's just my own personal preference. Maybe the project deserves more time and more critique. The images are fine, the diagrams look good. But again, like, just how does it work? Not how does it work in terms of program, but how does it work spatially? I don't know. But well done for having a big idea and putting pen to paper and putting it all together. I'm not a bit confused by this one a little bit. Moving on to the next one, 57. Kaiku. Sorry, my pronunciation of these words is terrible. Boldly simple. I agree with that. That's the first time I've read a bit of text and looked at the image and like, yeah, it is boldly simple. It's got these three little chunky bars that bend a bit. Yeah, it looks nice. Let's see, image 2. Yeah, roof garden, like seeing a roof garden image. Diagrams are beautiful. Step terraces, I'm guessing. Yeah, step terraces, beautiful. Very nice. Very nice little diagrams here. Carefully designed to cater to a diverse range of visitors and stakeholders, fostering a sense of ownership amongst all who enter. It's a nice idea. Yeah, very beautiful, very clear, very nice images. So this is what I mean. It's clearly, I'm pretty sure it's a 3D model. And then they've just gone a little bit extra here and they've added some atmospherics, they've added some trees, they've just kind of made it pop a little bit more. They just brought it up a level, and that's all I mean. I mean, a really good ArcViz should not be 100% Photoshop, and it should not be 100% model. It should be, the balance should just be perfect. And I think these types of images are great. Like I say, there's just enough information. It's a little bit vague, it's a little bit abstract. There's not too many questions yet. It's quite clearly at a development stage. It's very nice. So I quite like this one. Image 4. Yeah, very nice interior. Very nice interior. Yeah. Interesting how these stepped volumes relate to the outside. Yeah, again, like it looks as though the interior is somewhere in and around. I can't quite tell actually where that is. It's nice though. Again, not a lot of detail in the interior, which can be good. It's nice, it's very nice. Not sure how the spiral stair works. They're very tricky to detail overall though. Yeah, good. Not my favorite one, but it's a good entry. I like it. So well done. Well done. On to number 58. Ooh, Vitrum. Oh, big blue boy. Big shiny blue boy. Okay, this is cool. Has anyone seen the publication or the proposed red light district for Amsterdam? I'll put the image in the video. You're probably seeing it here now. This reminds me a little bit of that, only in Klein blue, which is a color I absolutely love. Oh, but now it's a different color. What's going on here? A visionary and an innovative concept for a new museum. Yeah, okay. Come on. The functionalities of the glass walls are grouped into controllable blocks, enabling the walls to be utilized as projection surface. Smart glass walls effectively stop solar radiation and guarantee the desired indoor conditions regardless of the season. The smart glass wall can be combined with additional features such as improved sound, solar and heat insulation. It doesn't look great here. Interesting on the inside. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. No, I'm being unfair. It's like ding, ding. It's like this, that. Reference, building. I think this is cool. I think there's a lot of questions. I don't love it overall, although I do love the color of the glass in the first image. Just, there's a lot of detail lacking overall, I think. And the reference is very, very literal. Not a bad thing, just my observation. Next image, next project, 59. Symbiosis reflects the concept of mutual living, embodying the harmonious relationship between the museum and greenhouse. I don't know, getting stadium vibes from this one too. Not a great page. Interesting image. That's a scary one. This one's giving me a bit of vertigo. Am I like floating here? What's going on? Good to see a site plan. Image 3. Image 4. I don't know. I don't love this one overall. Not sure what's going on here. The roof looks a little bit like a Pokemon stadium. Kinda arena. I'm expecting 2 Pokemon trainers to start fighting on the top here. Symbiosis, not sure if the idea overall translates to the images. I'm sure there's a lot of good here. Museum, greenhouse, and then they come together and it's a museum house. The encounter, collision, and coexistence of the museum and the greenhouse. It's okay, it's all good. Not the greatest diagram here. Fine. Don't love it, don't hate it. I'm sure it's good work. On to number 60. Merlin. This looks cool. Am I going crazy here? Is this guy kind of falling a little bit? A little bit of it. Looks like he's slanted a little bit. Maybe I've just looked at too many of these. Image 2. Beautiful sketches. Well done. Yeah. Glimpse of a museum. Yeah, see, this might be one of the first times that I've actually seen a sketch or an image that suggests how the building might appear from locations that weren't in the provided 3D model or the verified views by the competition. So this is quite cool. It's good to see this. It's important to understand how not just how this proposal will work from these views, but also from other views within the city. So well done. This has been somewhat considered. So fair play. Nice diagram. I think this is a really cool project. My big criticism is that there are just a lot of different ideas going on. We've got the pitched roofs, we've got the glass, we've got the concrete, we've got a diving board thing going on here. We've got the big, strong, thick screen at the back. It's a lot of ideas. It's not always so visually clear what the architectural thinking is. And at the end of the day, you're not going to have the PDF or the text to explain it to a visitor who doesn't know anything about architecture. They're going to arrive to this, and they're going to like it, or they're not. Is that important? I don't know. I think it's important. That's all. So cities and buildings and architecture should be legible for everyone. It should be readable for everyone, and it should be enjoyed by everyone, not just architects or those with information that they only have in a PDF or in an architectural journal somewhere. But looks like a good project. It's about how you read it. or how it's understood. Image 5 references. Okay, cool. I am going to be changing the structure of the series going forward. So what you may have noticed is that I'm now trying to do 10 projects per episode, and we're coming out at a better runtime of about 30 to 45 minutes per episode, and that seems to be going down better. So I am going to try and get more of these episodes out quicker, but they're going to be somewhat shorter. But I am still going to stick to the ambition and the plan of reviewing each and every project, all 623. Last thing I'm going to say, if you really enjoy this series and you're enjoying the content overall, do not forget to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So thank you very much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching the series, and please keep commenting below the videos. It's really important to keep this conversation going. Thank you. All the best. Good luck. Let's go.